Scorpio or Scorpio cross watcher, feel free to reverse this, guys. This could also be someone on the outside of you. I decided to go ahead and do a bonus. I got a lot of comments from you guys, and I'm like, all right, you asked for it, fine, you want it, I'll give it to you. This is my 4th video doing it for you guys. It has nothing to do with not being able to focus. It's just what I'm getting in the message is really weird. Like, honestly, how do I say what I'm about to say without sounding like I'm a kook? I mean, you guys may be like, well, don't worry about it. It's not necessarily worrying about it. It's just, it's not, I don't know. I can understand it because I know these things are real. But if I say this, some people who don't know these things are real may be scared. You guys are like, just spit it the fuck out. You're driving me nuts, right? Are you thinking that? So the reason that I didn't post the other 2 messages before that 3rd one, and now we're at a 4th, and I'm still getting the same shit, and I said, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna just go ahead and say this so that I can get it out, and then maybe when we start the new series, I won't be picking up on it again. But apparently this needs to come out for a group of Scorpios who click on this video, or cross-watcher for the Scorpio. Vampires. And yes, I mean actual vampires. I don't mean the type of vampires you see in movies, though, guys. This is not like blood-sucking. Well, there is a bit of blood that's consumed. Whoever this is, I don't know if they just cut themselves, not on purpose, but like they prick their finger or they hurt themselves and then they suck on it. And some of you guys are like, oh, that's disgusting. Listen, you want the message or you don't, okay? Because I'm getting mixed reviews here. Some people want it and they're asking for it, and I'm giving it to them. I'm here for it. I like the shit. I like to give messages like this. You know, if it comes to me, I'd rather give it than just hold back. But then you got people who get scared, actually get scared. You have to understand, you know? They get scared. They don't like hearing things about death. They don't like hearing things about vampires, dragons, any of it. You know what I mean? They think you're, woo, you know, crazy. You start talking about people's face melting down and telling people that you see shit like that, and then all of a sudden now it's out on the news, and now they're saying people can do it. And I'm like, well, I've been talking about that for like a fucking year now. You know what I'm saying? But that creeps people out. Maybe they're at the beginning of their spiritual journey. I don't know. But anyway. So, a person here who you have your eye on. You've tried not to have your eye on this person unless it's entirely reversed. My ear is ringing. That's confirmation. You could be a feminine who's had your eye on a particular individual. This individual has appeared to fuck with your head, right? Or maybe you've wondered if they're fucking with your head, even if they're doing it indirectly. Maybe you're wondering if they're playing with you or if they're, you know, speaking to you telepathically. Yes, 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 yes. All of it is yes, because they also don't know how to read you. This person, for days now, has been energetically sending me these vibes of, well, are you in a relationship? Are you with anyone? And maybe you're like, do you not see that I put it all on the internet that I'm not? Do you not see, like, if you have a Facebook or something? Or do you not see it says single? Do you not see? Of course you know. But it's like, yeah, well, how do I know? I mean, obviously, trust issues here. But somebody here may be saying they don't believe you're single, or they don't really know if you're single. And if they've seen anybody by you, that's why they think that. Otherwise, the person that you've had your eyes on, they definitely have someone, guys. Whether you know they do or not, they do. Yeah, they don't talk a lot, or they haven't really opened up yet. You may have had a few conversations with this person. Nothing really deep, you know. Nothing long-lasting, or you've had none. Depends on who I'm talking to here. I know I look awful. Seriously, again, I've said it in a couple messages. I'm straight up crusty and dusty. I've been outside. I've been starting fires. I've been digging in the dirt. I've been pulling weeds. Like, I'm just gross. So, I'll just, listen, you can, for those of you who believe in it, if you don't believe in vampires, and not the movie type, but real life vampires that walk this earth, yes, they are here. Not just in America. There's more other places. But they're in America. There's a lot in America. They're basically like entities that are, well, they're attached to a human. They're inside of a human. It's an energy. I'm not getting into it. The person that you've had your eyes on, I have to stop trying to explain it and just get into the message, because I'm taking away from like the intensity of it. Like the other messages that I was going to put out, and like, I really liked them. They were actually really good. One of them was really good. It got very intense and even sexual to some parts, but I was just like, no, people aren't ready for that. Yeah, you see, like, I was trying to stop myself and my ego and my, like, no, you're gonna creep people the fuck out. But, like, I mean, you know, and then you get people like, that's demonic. And it's like, I can't, listen, did I create them? I can't help what's walking this earth, okay? Giants are real too. So are dragons. So, I mean, people are like, oh, that's crazy. You don't think dragon energy is real? Call on one. Call on one. I'm just saying you should call on one. You should maybe ask yourself if you have one. Ask. Ask what their names are. Ask. Ask and you shall receive. So anyway, let me focus. Going back to this message. Yeah, you 100%, what I've been getting for days is you do have a past life with someone. The way that y'all are living in this life is very different than y'all lived in past lives together, okay? You may have even had a very hard time in past lives being together. In fact, you were enemies, I believe. You were enemies before. It's giving like mythological times and shit like a very, 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 very long time ago when consumption, when they used to call, what used to be called consumption, it's still around today, just not as, what was it, guys? Meningitis? No. Consumption, old medical term.
According
tuberculosis.
To Leeds Library, consumption, today more commonly called tuberculosis, is a bacterial infection which typically affects the lungs of a sufferer.
Tuberculosis, TB, something about TB shots, something about tuberculosis. Maybe there's a tuberculosis outbreak. Anyway, back in the day, I've been getting this for days. You and whoever you've had your eye on, this is why you feel this like weird attraction to them, even if it's on the internet, guys. Or this is them to you if it's reversed, okay? Woman, woman, man, man, woman, man, it doesn't matter. One of you is taken, at least. You could both be married or taken or something like that. Or one of you, I don't know. Honestly, that's not the point here, really. The point is why you feel this pull to someone. This is why. If you give off any type of vibe like your natural soul is, quite gifted, quite psychic, especially if you dress a certain way, whoever they're with or around, let's say it's not a partner, I don't care, whoever they're with or around that's been made aware of you, they've tried to, it reminds me of the Aquarius message, guys, where I'm like, I picked up on somebody like the Salem witch trials where they're like, oh, she's a witch, you know, oh, she's casting witchcraft, she's doing witchcraft to make you something, right? So maybe you've got a little bit of that going on, even if you're not doing any of that, but just your vibe all in all. But honestly, you don't have to do any of that. You naturally have this pull to this person because you've had past lives together, okay? And I don't usually get into that because I really don't get too deep into past lives, because to me, I mean, I believe in anything, but honestly, I feel like we can't even get a grip on right now. Why the fuck do I care about the past life? You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to get a grip on right now, and then I can worry about that shit, you know, or just dabble in it. But anyway, I'm trying to keep an open mind here, so I haven't been able to escape it for days for you guys, and this is why I keep fucking with the messages with you. Like, why I say I'm going to put it out and then I don't, and why I went ahead and just put that last one out, but there was 2 others that I didn't put out before that, and now this is the 4th one. Well, that's why, guys. Because you tell me how many people are going to take this nicely. They're not. They're going to hate this message, and it's going to freak them out. People aren't ready for this type of shit. But just wait. In the future, you're going to be hearing about it even more, and some of y'all are like, this is not weird at all. I totally get it. Like, yeah. Right? You get where I'm coming from. You understand exactly what I'm talking about. But most people are going to freak the fuck out about it because they're not ready, and they don't understand, and they don't think any of this stuff is really real, but it had to come from somewhere, right? And then, but then in the near future, they're going to be start saying that, oh, vampires are coming and, oh, look what's happening. And it's like, Of course, what I've been saying the whole time. So anyway, this person is feeling this pull to you as well. Now, if it's an online thing and you guys haven't really talked, I don't know if they're feeling it to you as deeply as if for the group of you who have met in person to some degree. If you've met in person, face to face, and it's like you feel this tug to each other, almost like you're connected by some sort of energetic, invisible cord, but then you guys have both tried to like pull away from each other. and somehow there's this like static electricity between the two of you, no matter the space, no matter the time. Could also be that it happened online too, though, guys. You know, if you met him, I don't care how you met him, but it's like I can always come back. I'm always drawn to you. Things always remind me of you throughout the day, and it's like, how can I even be reminded of somebody that I don't even really know on a deep personal level? I just know a few things about you, but it's only by paying attention and observation, and the fact that I pay very great attention to detail, whether others want me to or not. Well, they also do the same thing. Okay, so like, I don't know. It's just this vibe of, I want to stay away from you. I should stay away from you. Whoever's around me is on to you, even though I know you haven't done anything. I haven't done anything. I want to. But do you? But we shouldn't. But I think about it. You know what I mean? It's something like that, unless it's entirely reversed. Unless you guys are both single, could just be that they've sworn off love altogether. You've sworn off love altogether. It's like in this lifetime, like, fuck love, you know. But then it's like, I'm hearing baklava. What's baklava? Isn't that a dessert? Baklava.
According to all recipes, baklava is a traditional pastry known for its sweet, rich flavor and flaky texture.
Oh, it looks good.
Phyllo dough, nuts, spices, and a sugary syrup.
Oh my god, that actually looks fucking good. Baklava. Anyway, oh, did the timer go off? Of course it did. Let me hurry. So what was I saying? Yeah, and I feel like this person like sends messages to you telepathically, or they will, or you send them to each other. Like, I don't know, man. It's almost, but it feels karmic. But what the fuck isn't karmic? Everything walking the face of this fucking earth, everything could be karmic. Everything is and everything can be. Everything can teach you a lesson, right? We're all karmics. Everything's karma. Karma. Good or bad karma, you know? It just, what, you know? So, but y'all have like a different type tie, and this is why it's so intense, you know what I mean? And but it's like y'all don't even have to have these deep conversations, even though can you imagine? But it's like, because y'all can pick up on each other's signals, you could pick up on what each other is putting down, you know? And it's kind of this like, I don't know, man. And during this time it's going to be even more intense. Like way more intense. I'm not sure if this person's dreaming about you. I'm not sure if you've dreamt about them. I'm not sure if you feel, maybe you felt it. Like, I swear to God, I've known this person in a past life. I know I've been with them before, or we've known each other somehow. Maybe we were siblings. Maybe we were best friends. Maybe we were neighbors in a past life. I don't know, but we have some sort of like, we have some sort of unfinished business on this planet together in this lifetime. Like, I know it, right? If you're not feeling that with the person that you're attracted to, they're feeling that to you. I mean, just because some of you are doing your own thing and like really more focused on you and your life, and you've crazily transformed and changed your life, doesn't mean you still don't find somebody attractive. I'm talking about the person that you find the most attractive, that you're drawn to. Although sometimes like you've had to like force yourself to not even pay attention to this person, to not look their direction, to not click on their page, to not check them out or anything, to, you know. But then like little things remind you of each other, which is weird. You usually only get that when you've known somebody a while, right? Wrong for y'all too, right? Same shit happens to them. Anything, they could know anything about you, the smallest little fucking thing. This would be like me talking about just random shit on here, right? And I say, oh, my favorite animal is a jellyfish, because I talk on here just regular. I'm just talking, you know. I don't know who's fucking watching me. And then like somebody thinking of jellyfish, like they remember that plants a seed, and every time they see a jellyfish, they're like, that's her, you know, because they know, especially when they see like, well, there ain't no reason I should be seeing a jellyfish right now, or why am I just, you know, or that jellyfish they just discovered with the X in it. Tell me that wasn't fucking weird, you know. Same type of shit happens between you and them. You tell them your favorite fish or animal, and they have, oh, okay, so y'all both have both aquatic critters. Maybe they're a water sign. Y'all have similarities, some sort of similarities or similar favorites, but they're odd. They're very odd. They're not like normal people. What's normal, right? They're not normal shit, right? Like, it's just, you're both a little odd. A little fucking odd. You know, you both do things that's a little, You ain't gotta talk. I'm telling you right now. It's like some sort of witchcraft without the witchcraft. You don't need it. That's what's going on. And so somebody's telling you, especially if they're with somebody, like, hey, I'm having a really hard time staying away from you, and I've tried. I've been trying, but I'm starting to realize who you really are to me, and I also know that I have control of myself, and we don't have to like explore this, but I really, the more I try not to, and the more I try not to think about you, the more that I want to explore it and see, what is this? Why am I so drawn to you? And why can I not stop being attracted to your direction? Why can I not stop looking your way? You don't feel like you're from this lifetime. You don't feel like you are like anyone else I've ever met on this planet in however many years I've been alive here on this planet, in this existence. I know that you're mine. I'm seeing like a whole ass visual in my head right now of people in like wearing all black as if they're going to like a funeral, right? And they're just like a yard away from each other, like grass, right? It's just a vision. And they have somebody on their porch and you have somebody on your porch and you're both wearing like black. Okay, this seems like a long time ago, but I'm just getting the image. And you know, they're having like their little cookout with their family, and whatever you're doing over here, you're doing your little something. And all of a sudden, like you've tried so hard for however long to not look at each other, and you finally look at each other and you can't look away. Like you just can't. You just lock eyes and you can't fucking look away. You can't help it, you know? And you're staring at each other, and it's like everything else fades away. And so whoever's on their side starts bitching at them and screaming at them, cussing at them, but it just becomes so faint and distant, although it's right in their ears. And it's like, you want to be with him? Like basically it's like, caught ya. But it's like doesn't even matter at that point. And then I don't mean that it doesn't matter, but you see what I'm saying? Like it doesn't matter to this vampire type energy. And then let's say you take on this vampire energy too, and or you're the bitten, and or you were in the past, like you were, so now you are. And then bear with me guys, get the visual with me, and you're on your porch or something, and then your family starts yelling at you because everybody catches it now. They caught you, they see it, but it's like nothing to catch because y'all haven't even done anything. You don't have to. It's like this unspoken like imprinting type, you know. And then you just like almost like you're on hoverboards or something, is what they're called, you know, them boards that you just kind of slide across the floor. Do people even have those anymore? And then you just like slide to each other, because I don't see you walking, I see you gliding to each other, and everything fades away, and there's all this fog, which sometimes vampires can come in the form of fog. So you see fog in the near future, leave it in the comments. I mean in the next week or so. Tell me if you see fog somewhere and it stands out to you, like especially if it's really, and then tell me where you saw it. Remember where you saw it, around the time that you saw it. Take note of the time where you see the fog, how dense it is, if it's to your right, your left, or in front of you, behind you. Let me know. I'm curious. Anyway, vampires will also show up as fog, bats, things like that. But I'm seeing fog in my vision, and y'all are like coming towards each other, and then you just get right in front of each other, and it's almost just this like, I told you I've been getting vampires for Scorpio for weeks, have I not? The Kat Von D song, how many times have I said it? Vampire love. This is why, guys. It's not because I don't love you. In fact, I find your sign, or whoever clicks on these videos, I find you very irresistible and very sexy. Just your energy, very confident, and I don't know, somebody I could just sit there and listen to forever and talk to forever, because it doesn't seem like you're just from this lifetime. Like you have so much knowledge to share. I mean, who wouldn't want to hear that and listen, you know? So that's what I'm getting, okay? So now I got it out. Now hopefully we can move forward in this next series that I put out and not get anything about vampires. But for whoever needed this group, this group of Scorpios or crosswatchers that needed this message, your person, why it's so stressful, and why you're sometimes like, you know what, fuck this person. I'm not even gonna pay attention to them. If they're just gonna mess with me, they're not. They're just realizing who they are. You're just ahead of them. And y'all happen to be strangers in this lifetime now, so it's like you're reintroducing yourselves, but you haven't even done it really verbally yet. I mean, even if y'all have had conversations, they're just now realizing, oh, I bit you before. And for those of you who think I'm a kook, just ignore this. Maybe there's a movie being made right now about vampires, another one. You never know. Ignore I even said it. It's not even real. For entertainment purposes only. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.